Today, we're going to sort out your fret buzz. Hey, it's Gareth here, and I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you might have fret buzz. Before I get into that though, please give a like and subscribe so I can keep the channel growing, and stick around because I've got 2 exercises at the end to help you with your fret buzz and fingering technique. Let's get started. Reason number 1, you need to be as near to the fret as you possibly can without going onto the fret wire. The perfect place for your finger is right here, just behind the fret wire. Here is a sweet sounding note. The more I move back, the buzzier it gets. Check this out. Nice, 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 buzzy, awful, what a load of absolutely, oh my god, rubbish. I'm trying to push down to compensate, but it's still sounding pretty awful. But remember, don't go onto the fret wire either, this will mute this string. Oh, and a side helping of fret buzz please. However, as I get nearer to the edge of the fret, right up to the fret wire, it's going to sound really nice. Nice and clear. No fret buzz. Amazing. So tip number 1, be as near to the fret wire as you possibly can without going on it. Reason number 2, you're not pushing hard enough. I'm sorry, it's as simple as that. You're not pushing hard enough. New students, when they come to me, are always surprised how hard you actually have to push. They always go, oh man, my fingers are hurting. I've got dents in my fingers. I'm afraid so, guys. This is the only way to get good at guitar. You have to persevere through the pain. But wait, I have an excellent practice tip to help you push through that pain. You ready for it? Get over it. Yes, get over it. I'm sorry, but that's the only advice I've got for this. Check it out, even if I've got perfect placement, if I'm not pushing hard enough, you get that dead sounding note there. If it sounds like this, push harder. If you're finding it really hard, you can always call your mummy. Seriously though, you just have to persevere with this. It's something that we all struggled with when we first started. It'll take you a couple of weeks, maybe a few months, to build up enough calluses to not care. But once you get there, you'll be able to play guitar harder and faster for longer. Do you want to hear my useless superpower? You know, a useless superpower, like only being invisible until someone looks at you, or turning your skin blue. Well, I have one. My calluses are so thick that I can hold a hot bowl of porridge or soup and not feel a thing. Superpower. Reason number 3, it's your grip. You might have excellent first and second fingers, but this grip won't allow you to reach out and achieve a good position for your 3rd and 4th finger. You don't want to have your hand clamped around the guitar like this in what I like to call the open chord grip. You actually want to bring your thumb down a little bit more, so your thumb's in the middle of the neck and your wrist is underneath, so you can, look at that, you can stretch out. And now you can reach quite easily. Just like that. Finally, if all else has failed you, you're pushing hard enough, you're in the right place, got the right grip, and you're still getting fret buzz, well here's reason number 4. The guitar might need a truss rod adjustment. The truss rod is a metal bar that goes straight through your guitar neck, and it counteracts the pull of the strings. The strings pull this way, and the truss rod pulls it back. You want an equilibrium of pressure either side. You don't want your neck dead straight either, because if it is dead straight, it sounds like this. I'll pull my neck straight so you can really hear it. Nice setup. Bad setup. Quick recap. Number 1 is the placement of your finger. Remember to be as near to the fret as possible without going on it. Number 2 is push hard enough. Push hard enough. Number 3 is the angle of your wrist to achieve a nice stretch for those 3rd and 4th fingers. And number 4 is your truss rod adjustment. Remember, if you don't know how to do that, please take it to someone who does know what they're doing so that you get a lovely guitar and not a piece of... This is what I call the 4-finger exercise. I'm on the high E string, and all I'm going to do is fret 1, finger 1, fret 2, finger 2, fret 3, finger 3, fret 4, finger 4. Now play it with me. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now you could make this easier by just doing the first 3 fingers, then adding the pinky when you're a bit more comfortable. Now the idea for this exercise is actually to take it through all 6 strings. I want you to start on the high E string with the 4th finger and come backwards. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and get lovely, clean, buzz-free notes. Super. Now you may have noticed that as you got further down the guitar towards the lower strings that there was more fret buzz. This is normal. I'm afraid that as they are thicker strings, they're harder to push down. You know what I'm going to say? Get over it. Practice tip number 2 is nearly exactly the same. However, I want you to practice doing it with down, up picking. Down, up, also known as alternate picking. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because you've now got an exercise that not only practices your left hand, but also practices the synchronization of your right. Amazing! 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. D string, A string, down, up, E string. This is very hard and requires a lot of focus. Maybe it's beyond you right now, so make it easier on yourself and only do 2 strings, then 3, then 4, and so on. But if you can get used to the alternate picking early, it will benefit you loads later down the line. Thanks for watching, and if you've now mastered your fret buzz and you're keen to get rocking, check out the next video, First Riffs to Learn as a Beginner.